Well, first, know why you're assessing something and make sure it's worth assessing. Assessing everything makes students more self-conscious and risk-averse rather than curious and exploratory. Think of your own learning to play a musical instrument or cook or write or play basketball. You wouldn't want every step of the way on that path of learning that skill set assessed. That would take all the joy and freedom to experiment out. So remember that the goal is private reflection and growth. The goal is not public sharing and conforming to a set standard. To assess writing skill and interpreting literature, use the practices you and your students are already accustomed to. But assessment about identity development is subtle. Kids develop in different ways at different times. There are no right answers about identity. They shouldn't be expected to all hit sophisticated self-reflection at the same time, though they can each grow over the course of a unit. So watch for that growth and provide your feedback and observations to students about the growth you see, which does not need to be graded. And be sure to offer opportunities for self-assessments. Let's be clear, in the long run, assessment is about self-assessment, right? We all should know when we've done something well enough, when it's done, that we've managed things, that how we've acted in a conversation. We should know and be able to make adjustments. So students need practice with self-assessment, probably with your guidance, but over time, increasingly independent self-assessment. Early adolescents asked to describe themselves are likely to say what they like and what they do. I play soccer, maybe even I'm good at soccer, or I get good grades, or I hate school. As students get older, their brains can handle abstractions, and we can help them with reflection and abstraction. They might identify their characteristics, interests, strengths, and even their weaknesses. I'm a good friend because or I care about the environment. I like helping people, but I could be more patient with certain ones. That kids will get more sophisticated in their self-reflections as long as we give them opportunities and encouragement and modeling. Think about an experience you've had that was emotional or more intense than usual. If someone reacted to that situation by asking you facts, it may not have felt as supportive as if they had said, "You seem upset. Talk to me about that," and then clarify the story later. The parallel to this is our encouragement. Don't have kids participate in an experience that's complicated and then reduce it to an uncomplicated assessment, or have them participate in an experience that's emotional and then reduce it to an unemotional basic recall assessment. We need to meet students where they are. Jumping too quickly to a cognitive task can actually be harmful. When that happens, we all feel unnoticed, uncared for. You're not even noticing I'm upset. You just want to know the events and what supplies I used. If we move too quickly to a cognitive task, or worse, to basic recall of, it's like in a book, characters and plot, as opposed to interpretations and emotions and motivations. We model that what was actually important wasn't what was complicated or emotional or personal. We model that what was important were those basic facts. So a key here, assess what's important, not what isn't important. And that when we assess, we show what we think is important, not only about the curriculum, more importantly, we show what's important about our own students. Are we attending to them in the same way that we're attending to the curriculum?